things are moving slowly or things are sailing smoothly on the side of the state or on the side of the government, every single decision that the courts make, every single request that is being asked by the prosecution side or the state side seems to be guaranteed or seems to be adhered to by the courts, and the court seems to always rule in favor of the state. I mean, I'm not trying to say that the court is trying to be biased by ruling. Perhaps it's just what the law demands. Maybe the prosecution team know exactly what the law says and they ask for it and the court grants them. I'm not saying the court is trying to be biased, but to so many people, of course, who have been following this case, it looks like the court is always being biased because from all the previous preliminary objections, they were all ruled in favor of the state, in favor of the prosecution team. Things to do with jurisdiction, things to do with the licensed advocates, and things to do with adjourning it to get, more evidence. It seems to be all working in favor of the state. And again, on Wednesday, when the court convenes in Freedom Hall for the 5th session, unlike the first session, which was only barred from other private media houses and allowed for SSBC, which is the government broadcasting corporation, to broadcast the case, the third, the second, the third, the fourth, the second sessions, later on, the court ruled that all media houses should be allowed to broadcast the case at Freedom Hall for transparency. Unlike all the previous session, the 5th session was kind of a little bit different because all media houses were restricted from entering Freedom Hall to cover the prosecution or the trial. And that was simply because the prosecution team had made a request that because they're entering a very sensitive phase of the trial where they will be presenting their evidences and also allowing witnesses to present their statements, the prosecution team requested the panel of judges or the special court to actually ban all social media houses from accessing Freedom Hall to cover or to broadcast live the prosecution. And the court ruled in their favor. The court had to ask all media houses not to be allowed to go to Freedom Hall to cover the case. A very good move for the prosecution side or for the state side. And what